Hi everyone, and thanks for joining me for another week with Mirree's Dreamtime messages. My name is Mirree. Thank you for joining my channel, and welcome to everyone that's new. And I appreciate everybody's likes and shares and subscribes, and this really helps me to be seen more and also to grow my channel. And so I really appreciate everyone being here, and I want to, extend a huge thank you to you all. And so the week is going to be starting the 8th of September and running until the 14th. And tomorrow is a full moon, which is on Monday, and so it's going to be a total lunar eclipse. And so this time of the year is great for fine-tuning your spiritual nature, and you can seize this opportunity to deal with things that are bringing any emotional upheaval at this moment, because doing this you're enabling yourself to embrace positive change and revealing a better version of yourself. And so this time is a really good time for tuning into those emotional situations within yourself that you can kind of carve back, let go, and just release whatever's there that's no longer serving you. And when we pulled out like some pretty powerful cards last week, and one of them was Ancestral Dragonfly, I Am Awakening. And so this is one of the cards that we drew last week, which was in line with that topic that we've just been talking about, to do with the lunar eclipse and revealing more positive versions of yourself. And so it was I'm not sure how you found the week last week. It was pretty busy, and a lot of things happening, and also because it's getting so close to Christmas as well, we've only got less than 4 months left of Christmas now. And so but the other card that we pulled out last week was with I Am Resting with the Rainbow Serpent, and just letting us know that we kind of just need to allow our spirit to rest last week, and so as these changes were coming up for us, for ourselves as well, and this helps us to better uncover anything that is not serving us or causing any havoc in our life, or anything that's just seems like it's like on repeat. And so the other card that we pulled out, which was a solution card, was the Red Kangaroo. And so that was definitely telling us the ultimate message to do with letting go and any fear and doubt that's getting in the way of us moving forward, because we can kind of do those little procrastination, have those little procrastination hissy fits sometimes, where we just don't want to do things. We can put it off, but that's not really helping us, and that's really only slowing our progress down, and because what we want to achieve, and our happiness is actually on the other side of that. And so those were the 3 cards that we pulled last week, and so it's going to be interesting to see what we get this week. But next Sunday, which is on the 14th, because this week goes from the 8th of September to the 14th, which is on a Sunday. And so this Sunday coming up, the last Sunday of the week, next week, is the last day of the competition to win the Ancestral Dragonfly and Lady Beetle competition, because I currently have a competition going on at the moment where you can win a $400 artwork. And so, you know, it's only like $25 in order. You only need to purchase $25 from the online store in order to enter, and you can enter as many times as you like, or if you spend $100, then you'll get 10 entries. And so you have a pretty good chance of winning. And so I'll pop the link in the description box down the bottom if you haven't already entered, but they're well worth entering because there is some fantastic prizes, and only postage is payable as well. And the other I wanted to show you as well was the latest turtle painting. If you didn't already see this one through the social medias, yeah, this one was the finished version from last week, actually. Well, from, you know, the week that just went. And so yeah, it's complete dot work on this one, and it has a thick edge so you can stand it up as well by your bedside table or in a small little area maybe in your office. And but it's also small enough also that you can put it in your suitcase if you're taking it away somewhere to friends or family. And so yeah, this one has some pretty nice metallic paints in this one as well, and it's complete dot work, so check that one out online. I'm going to leave the link in the description box. And you probably would have seen this from last week as well, is the red kangaroo painting. And so this one I had finished up from the week beforehand, and so this one has got a thick edge on it as well, so you can stand this one up, or you can also hang it on the wall, same as the other one. And so yeah, this one has an immense amount of detailed work in this one. And so yeah, check that one out online as well, which makes a really great gift as well, you know, with Christmas coming up. And you know, they're perfect orders for also getting your entry in as well. So obviously if you spend more than $100, then you'll get a lot more entries and a lot more chances to win. And so yeah, let's have a look now and see the two animals and cards that are going to be guiding us this week, you know, during you know, as spiritual guidance during troubled times and uncertainty. And so if I also, before I continue on, I also wanted to mention as well that there is a local lady at the moment that is is facing homelessness. And so if by any chance anyone can donate to her cause, please do it as soon as possible. And I'm going to be leaving the link down the bottom in the description box to her GoFund campaign, as she needs as many people and as many hands as possible helping her, so she can you know, ease her pain or suffering that she's going through during this time as she's facing homelessness. And you know, there's millions and millions of Australians every year that are facing homelessness. And so I really appreciate anyone that can spare some change into her campaign, as it all goes a long way in helping, and also it's really great karma, you know, doing good for people and doing and having a good nature in but that's not the only reason. Everyone should be doing good in this world anyway, although that doesn't happen that way, unfortunately. And so yeah, I'm going to be leaving the link in the description box, and I appreciate everyone's help they can possibly donate during this time. And so without further ado, let's have a look and see the two animals that are going to be coming up and that are going to be guiding us, and also the additional third one. And so if you've got your Dreamtime card deck, then you know that it comes in a box, and you've got your 100-page booklet and your 36 glossy cards. And so Every week I pull out 3 cards, and every Sunday I, do these videos for everybody. And I also cleanse the cards in dried sage. Oops, that one just all the way out. So, and it came up face up as well. And so I never really know which animals are going to be coming out for the week, because I have no clue until I do this video. And so just give me a minute while I pick up this card. Oh dear. This is obviously the first card that we drew out this week, which is I am wealthy with daytime koala. When I allow myself to have a clear vision about my future, I receive limitless opportunities to increase my value by helping others to achieve their dreams. And that is such a wonderful purpose to have, when you can bring value and you can uplift people in the world. And there's nothing more rewarding than being able to do that, as well as having the courage to follow through with your purpose. And if we have a look in the guidebook, daytime koala is 29 card on page 71. For everyone that's following along, turn to page 71. Koalas rely heavily on their keen sense of smell and excellent hearing. As their sight is not very good, daytime koala represents a support network that is already there for you, and embracing these opportunities that you can further build upon. Daytime koala also represents your vision for the future, of your prosperity and wealth that is created from the passion that you put into something, such as a business, your children, family, or personal life, which can symbolize your soulful self. Sometimes this vision can be very clear, but at other times it is muffled. So, muffled. Pause and allow yourself to take the time to tune in with your senses to understand this vision more clearly, so that it can be grounded into your reality through certain success strategies, or a plan that will enable you to get there with more ease and direction. And so the purpose of daytime koala is about being excited about the future and having the confidence to go forward. And so the guidance this week is uncertainty and worry can prevent a lot of opportunities for you to grow. Bring value to yourself by imagining your future the way you want it. It may inspire others to dream again. And so the action step this week is to begin a plan today to map out your future success. Have a clear vision about your passion and future, because it is a powerful one. You could be feeling uncertain, or there's a delayed purpose, or you feel fear. You can always turn that negative into a positive by, taking some direction, thinking about your future success, and acknowledging this within you. And so that is the first card that we drew out this week, which was with daytime koala, and which just literally jumped out of the deck. Oops. And so yeah, let's have a look and see the other animal that's going to be guiding us this week, helping us along and keeping us motivated and inspired on our journey. And so these cards have been sticking together. And so the second card that we drew out this week is Kurwong, I am empowered, letting us know when I go beyond any painful experiences or memories, I become enlightened, and this makes me happy, and I am empowered. And so, it's just a slight step back, just to kind of pause, letting us know that, is there anything there from the past? Could be kind of just, dragging some things up, or maybe we're feeling like, what's happening here? I'm not feeling completely confident with moving forward, so why aren't I? And so, maybe just have a little look at that and see, what may be there. And so the Currawong's message is, are you afraid to feel? The past could be trying to show you something. This feeling is your indicator. Telling you, this feeling could be your indicator, telling you that there is a part of yourself that is connected to the past. And so that is trying to show you something important. There is something from your past that is unresolved, which is trying to tell you an important message. The Currawong teaches us about lessons from the past. Has there been some reoccurring themes, mistakes, or problems that have cropped up to show you something important that you may not have realized that you have missed from before? Currawong will show you what that might be. And so the Currawong messenger bird doesn't muck about, hops from one area to another, constantly on the move to find what it needs, and always, in most cases, forsaking themselves and others in their stride to get there. And so does this sound like someone familiar to you in your life right now? This is not the way to overcome a situation, and will only result in the ghosts from the past to be even more felt and heard. And so the purpose of Currawong dreaming is to teach you about memories from the past that had control over your life. And so you are becoming enlightened, knowing about the truth of this, so that you can steer yourself in a new direction which makes you feel more empowered and happy. Now is the time to take a slower approach to life in order to regain the parts of yourself that are still coming out. So your action step this week is your soul is going to thrive by taking action to push yourself out of this situation which is making you feel afraid and fearful and moving forward, so that your goals don't result in going side by side. Allow yourself to be the light that pushes through any darkness or pain away. So the negative, you could be feeling afraid, fearful, life on repeat, feeling lost, lack of confidence. You can always turn a negative into a positive by allowing yourself to be empowered, enlightened, taking baby steps, starting over again, and being courageous in your steps in moving forward. But also ensuring that you're just taking your time and putting yourself into a pace and not rushing. This is really important during this time while you're making strides towards your future. And this will really help you in actually navigating your way through, and also being able to hold your place once you do get to those places in your future. You're able to have a strong foundation to those places and hold them successfully. And so, because you don't want to be reaching for something into your future and you get there and you can't hold it and there's no foundation to it. So it's really important that the work that you put in is grounded into your future self. And the other card that we pulled out this week, which is our solution card, is you are powerful. And so when you release what no longer serves you from your life, you become powerful. And I'm going to say that again. You are powerful. Okay? And there is nothing getting in the way of you and your power, because, the cards don't lie. And so our solution card this week is the crocodile. Taking back your power from a situation is the most empowering thing you can do for yourself, even when you feel useless, worthless, downtrodden, and all those other emotions we feel sometimes in a situation that has been the result of this lesson. Now's the time to take action in your life in order to take back your power. Do not be uncertain. The transformation you're about to take will ultimately lead you to a better life. And so trust in this powerful surge of energy to push forward. And we always feel the most doubt, the most fear, and the most uncertainty, when we're about to push through, when we're about to break through, you know, into a better life. And so, you know, that we always feel like there's certain things or certain people holding us back. And so, you know, we need to make sure that, you know, those feelings don't overcome, because you need to understand that before things get better, you know, sometimes things get worse, but it's nothing that you can't handle. And it's important that you keep pushing through to what you want, no matter what anybody else says, and no matter what anybody thinks or whatever anyone's doing to you. You know, it's so important that you pick yourself up and you just keep going. I'm not listening. I'm going to do what it is I want to do, not what you want to do. It's my life. And, you know, so push forward and allow anything that no longer serves you to leave your life. And your true gift at this very moment remains in the trust you put into this process, okay? Allow yourself to unfold so that this newfound power can grow. And so, yeah, it's like nurturing a seed of growth within you that is to do with your power. And so Crocodile reminds us that your soul is going to thrive by taking the necessary steps and action to transform yourself out of this situation, because this knowledge is in the belly. As Aboriginal people, that is how we learn. Pivotal change is coming, and it leads you to take action now. So don't delay. And so the guidance is, now is the time to take back your power. Listen carefully to your intuition and the journey of your songline dreaming, which is detailed in the first card, and take notice of where this journey is leading you. Is it leading you down a disempowering track, or one that will help you to grow? And so the action step this week, your soul is going to thrive by taking action to push yourself out of a situation which is causing you to feel hurt and stuck. Allow yourself to be free by walking away from this track which has been putting you down emotionally, physically, or spiritually. And give yourself the permission to leave so that you can take back your power. You are powerful. And so, is there a certain situation at this point in time that is reminding you of something in the past? Or, you know, there could be some kind of trigger, or, you know, it may be important to just note what that is so that you can understand this on a deeper level. And you could be feeling hurt, stuck, or procrastinating about something. And so you can always turn that around by taking action. This will help you to grow and change as well. So change isn't always easy, and it's not supposed to be. But, you know, that's how we are able to free ourselves from any disempowering situations or experiences in our life, so that we don't repeat the same mistakes from the past. And so, you know, if you feel like you need to stand your ground from where you are, then stand your ground. If you feel like by leaving you are empowering yourself, then leave. So, you know, that is the message of the crocodile, like telling us some pretty important a pretty important message about taking back our power. And so, you know, the three cards that we pulled out this week, now that we have the crocodiles, the solution card, which is the crocodile, these are the three cards that we pulled out this week. And so, you know, come back to this video and save it so that you can listen to it again and really absorb the information from it, because we don't always get it the first time. And so, you know, our future is knocking on our doorstep right now, and, you know, that is indicative of the daytime koala, with letting us know that we are wealthy and that we need to have a clear vision about the future. Receive limitless opportunities to increase your value by helping others to achieve their dreams. And so, you know, that is a point of attention this week to do with your future. And the other card that we pulled out is I Am Empowered with Kurawong, which gives us messages about our past and holds messages to do with our past. When I go beyond any painful memories I've experienced, I become enlightened, and it makes me happy, and I'm empowered. And so we need to not get caught up in painful memories from the past. We need to leave them where they need to be left, in the past, and not to dwell on them. If there is something that comes up, just take a look at it and see, oh, maybe I have missed something this week. Maybe I didn't get the complete picture of something from before. Just spend some time in trying to understand this, because there's a full moon on Monday. It's the best opportunity in order to release this and let it go for good. Not having it come up again and again and again, only causing havoc for us. And so the other card we pulled out, which is our solution card for this week, is I Am Powerful with Crocodile, letting us know when I release what no longer serves me from my life, I become more powerful. And so there's obviously something there that is not serving you during this time, and so it's important. You could still be feeling like you're in this situation, still feeling stuck, and so it may be something that you're needing to work on over a period of time. Maybe you just can't do it right now, and maybe you need to be aware of that too. And so whatever it is, I'm sure you're going to have the best plan for yourself and the best plan of action that you can take for yourself in order to keep these animals in mind and the messages from them, which will greatly support you this week. And so I hope everybody has a wonderful week this week, and I want to thank everyone for being here on my channel and helping me to grow and further my skills as an artist, and also in bringing value and content to all of my fans. And I hope everybody has a wonderful week, and I'll see you again next week. Bye for now.